Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Noita. This is Noita, the monthly game on my channel, as voted by my patrons. If you guys want to check that out, link in the description below where you can support me directly. But for now, let's get into it. So we gotta win. So now we're gonna go to mods. And we're gonna say random starting loadout. Start everyone as a sorcerer from a random school of magic. Be a fire mage, summoner, wizard, or more. Never mind. That sounds horrible. I thought that it was going to just give me a few random ones. No, I don't think I like that. I think never mind. I think for now we might just play the game normally. Still continue playing the game normally for now. Maybe get a couple more wins on our before we start doing stuff like that. But we are going to be doing more modded runs now and stuff like that since we can. Since we've got our first win on our bot, and it just feels good. It feels like a lot of pressure has been taken off my shoulders. You know, it just took 36 fucking episodes to make it happen, but we made it happen nonetheless. But the funny part is I don't feel like I'm any better at the game. I just feel like I didn't get screwed by something random in the last boss fight and then die. It was that simple. It's like, hey, what? Did you get screwed by something random in the last boss fight? No. Cool, you don't die now. That was it. That was like the entirety of what determined whether I won or lost the last run. So kind of weird, but it is what it is. I'll do this. Let's get up the process. Get to this. What is in here? Nothing. There's nothing in here. Okay. Free chainsaw blade. I'll take a free chainsaw blade. No problem. Okay. Oh no, I made a critical error. I did not expect that acid to fall through the way it did. Ooh, scary. So obviously, as you all saw, chainsaw pretty good in Noita. Chainsaw homing so far seems to be the strongest strat in the game, which means it's the strat I'm gonna go for every time I can. So it's gonna be my go-to strat now in Noita, but I'm of course still gonna be me. I'm still gonna try different things, because if you just do the same strat, isn't that a little bit boring? But you know. So I mean, if I got nothing else, I'll use the homing chainsaw to kill the final boss, but if I do, I will not. So we are going to be getting one orb in this let's play, because I want to see how much stronger the boss is with one orb worth of level up. So we're going to be getting one orb. That is all. Nice 2 HP right off the bat. Is very generous of the game, I must admit. I mean, I took a little bit of damage from the spiders just to get in there, but that's okay, guys. Sweet. There's a couple of more spiders we just need to kill quickly. I'm gonna take them out of the equation, so I don't have to worry about them at all, because that'll be great. So yeah, last episode the boss just absolutely vanished. I actually took 0 damage on the boss fight, which is ridiculous, so that's good. But we used invisibility to make it to the boss. So did we ready with the game though? I mean, we didn't fight a single enemy in the arc or the vault, not a single one. We just literally skipped them all. So you know, that could be seen as like potentially not a legitimate win or something, but I take it as a win because it's part of the game and we made it happen. And we've had invisibility before and it hasn't always been the greatest thing. Like if you look at that section when we were in the Stokelops displacement, that is horrible. I remember that's horrible. I'm trying to figure out what situation you would ever want to use that, and I actually can't think of a single one. My heart's like, is there a single time I'd want to use the circle of displacement? And I actually cannot think of a single one. So we're getting one orb. Boom. That's the orb for one. No more orbs allowed. And our boss is now going to be one orb stronger. And I'm very interested to see how strong it is. And of course, we will just get a win on one orb, and then we'll get a win on 2 orbs, and then we'll get a win on 3 orbs, and then we'll get a win on 4 orbs, and then 5, and then I think there's 6 orbs total in the game that I know of. So we'll get all 6 and then beat the boss like that. This game can actually get insanely long if you are determined and patient enough to do it, guys. It can get ridiculous. I've seen people that have done runs that go on for multiple hours. Now, if that's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section below. If I must do longer runs that I split up into more episodes, so maybe like I'll do maybe like a 6-hour one, and then it will be part 1, part 2, part 3, And of course I will then do everything, and I'm talking about like going through the first mine, completing the first mine, going through the collapse mine, completing the collapse mine, going to the dark room, going then to the second area, third area, get to the ice area, come back up, go to the pyramid, clear out the pyramid, go to, I mean, I know about the ice area on the other side of the pyramid. I don't think I'm even gonna go there, honestly. Like, my heart and soul just says that's not happening. So you need to die. There we go, one down. I just want to kill them both. I want both of the toxic people gone, so I don't take a single toxic hit of damage. And then I want to head out here. I want to detoxify this entire area. There's Shotgun Boy, he has to die. Hopefully we have detoxified the area enough that we will not take any toxic damage. Toxic damage, of course, been very bad. So yeah, and you know, then we'll get all the orbs. We'll get the orb in the pyramid. We'll get the orb in the sky. We'll get the orb, I think those are the only orbs. Oh wait, what are all the orbs in the game? Let's just do the math quickly. So it's one in the lava, one in the sky. One underneath the lava, one across the lava, one underneath the lava, one in the sky, one on the pyramid, one in the temple of the art in the ice area. That is 4, 5. That's 5 orbs. Are there any other orbs in the game? I'm trying to think about if there is any more orbs. Are there only 5 orbs in Noita? I don't know. I'll look it up in a guide or something. I'll find out where all the orbs are. And as we go on, as I mentioned, we will beat each boss, and every time we beat the boss on a 1 orb difficulty, we'll get an additional orb, and we'll beat him on that difficulty, and then we'll get an additional orb, and we'll beat him on that difficulty, etc, etc. But what I want to know for now, though, is simply if I should, and if you viewers want it, do long, very, very long, full exploration runs, where we explore pretty much the entire world of Noita, and get everything we need to get, as well as maybe like beat all the side bosses and see all the side areas, etc, etc, get all the good shit. But to do that, of course, there is a cost, and the cost is that I would need to split the episodes into longer, multiple episodes, because I could not make a 6-episode Noita video and upload that, as that would actually just never ever finish. So unfortunately I do not have that option. Dude, I feel like there's more dead ends in Noita now. Don't you guys feel like there's more dead ends in Noita now? I feel that way. I want some kind of projectile immunity. I know repulsion field like can send some of the stuff back. It might like repel some of the projectiles in the game, but I want like 100% projectile immunity. So when I shoot my little chainsaw blade gun, it literally just reflects and then doesn't actually hurt me. Or I mean, I'm immune to it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly purify this water, or this toxic as much as we can, and then kill that guy. Keep trying to purify as much toxic as we can. And yeah, now that we've finished the game and we've actually got a win on about, I will definitely start playing with some mods, maybe start making some challenge runs available for viewers to suggest in the comments. Maybe you could be like, yo, I want to see a weird mod where you start with a random class, fire mage or something, whatever, blah blah blah, and then we can try that out. I'm not going to guarantee wins with it, we're just going to try it out maybe, and stuff like that. So that's all going to now be accessible now that we've got the win. All we needed to do was get the win. Once we got the win, it was going to unlock a lot of the game. It's just how it is. That's just how these type of games work. You can't really experience the game in all of its glory until you've got a win in the game. That's unfortunately how these roguelikes work. Now, obviously I'm not ridiculously confident in my skills yet, just because we got 1 win, but I feel like now I know it's doable. You know, there was a time when I actually considered Noita to be unbeatable, but now I'm like, you can do it. You can actually beat Noita. It's just like fucking frustrating if you get bad RNG, basically. Which I guess might explain why Noita's not the 100% game for me, as anyone that does know me personally knows I'm pretty much a anti-RNG type of person. I don't really like RNG stuff, anything RNG is related. Ironically, even though I don't like RNG, I do actually like to gamble. So it's a little bit of a weird situation. I don't like RNG, but I like gambling, and gambling, I guess, is your highest level of RNG you could probably get in the world. So yeah, maybe I'm a very contradictory person that contradicts myself a lot, but it is what it is, and that is what it is. So we're sitting at 200 HP on the first floor already with 75 HP left, which is amazing. So far so good. We just want to, you know, keep exploring the mines as much as we can. Now that we finished the game, there's no reason for us to rush as much. I guess I can take a little bit slower and actually like look at all the shit, and you know, we can almost like kind of do a situation where we learn what is actually available. Sometimes there's something in there, not today. Okay. What is actually available inside this game? What is not actually available? I hate that it blows up the chest, man. Oh, it was actually one of these water things that actually led to something. That's the first time I've ever seen. That must be new. That must be new. I've always thought about that, and I've seen that. I mentioned before that I kind of feel like, what is the point of those? Those are really weird. They don't even need to anything. But nope, never mind. The game designers, they had the thought in mind. Maybe it just wasn't programmed in yet, and now that there's been a little bit of update, and now it's programmed in. Now it's actually happening, which is great. Always go down here, check if it's an item. Unfortunately not today. Quickly purify this. Purifying. I like going around the world and purifying all the toxic. It makes me feel good. No toxic allowed in my world. I'm an anti-toxic boy. No toxicity, please. Okay. Got the water back, which was great. Some spiders down here. Beautiful. My big thing, like, you'll notice why, or if you might wonder why this is going like decently well, I think, at least our exploration of this area. Do you want to know why? I'm going to tell you guys the secret right now. The secret right now. No one knows in the world except for me. The reason why our mines is going pretty well right now, I have not encountered a single fire demon. Okay? Not a single one. That is why we're having a pretty decent time exploring the fucking mines. Because the game has not thrown some bullshit fire demon monster that is broken strong for this point in the game at us yet. So that is the only reason. Once the game decides to throw this fire demons of Satan spawn at us, nice little melee attack, double melee attack from the same spider. 2 shots from one spider. A little bit unacceptable, but not much we can do. But I didn't think they could jump that high, so they caught me a little bit off guard. It's together. So what are my personal thoughts on Noita? Well, I think the game is really good. As like the game itself is extremely good. The game itself just needs to be a little bit easier and accessible for newer players, because I think that this game should be known by more people. But to do that, they do need to make it a little bit more accessible for newer players like myself. A little bit easier, you know. Have nightmare mode, you know, for the hardcore people, but then have an easy mode for the noobs like me. So, you know, just balance and all things. And then obviously, literally as I just said, balance the game a little better, you know. The amount of damage some of the enemies can do to you in this game is ridiculous. Do not allow enemies that can pick up nuke wands or holy hand grenade wands to one-shot you and destroy your map or anger the gods. Remove enemies being able to anger the gods at all. It says you have angered the gods. That is what the text states when the gods get angered. So make it that I need to anger the gods. These small changes, I think, could completely change the game and make the game a lot better and much more successful and much more online now. Apparently, according to the people that are smarter than me and better than me at Noita, that the game designers who made Noita don't care about sales at all, and they just want to see how they can push the game. This doesn't make logical sense to me. As far as I'm concerned, a game, anything that is made that is selling is made to make a profit. These people that are investing their time and effort, I'm pretty sure, do not want to spend a lot of time creating a game and then no one plays and no one buys, and then they make a loss, because that would not motivate them to make another game, because money is the best motivation in the world. It's very straightforward. But I do also kind of respect it and understand why maybe the people that oh man, what a time for my, I mean, I don't mind taking toxic poison. I'd rather take toxic poison and fall through here. I don't want to go on yet. I want to do a little more exploration. Getting a lot of money, we're getting some good ones, we got 4 potions already. We got everything we need. Now, what's something we need to remember, by the way, guys? I didn't bring this up in the last episode, but I should have potentially brought this up. Oh, man. We beat the final boss, which very quickly, which was really cool. Also a bit confusing for me personally, but it was really cool. But we had Berserkium on us. So we were doing, I'm not sure how much more damage Berserker does. Let's say 2 times more damage, because I would assume that would be a logical amount for a weapon or for a buff to do. Double at least. Anything under double would feel maybe a little bit on the low side. Very dark here, almost as if I'm in the dark area, but I'm not. You know, maybe have some guidance while you're playing, you know. Maybe have like a little bit of like miners left notes around the mine, like saying, hey, there was this glowy thing or something in this dark area and I couldn't make it out because it was so dark. Like, so kind of telling the player that, hey, in the dark area there's something potentially secret, you know. I'm just saying, like, these are little things I might personally implement if I made a game, just because I think it might make the game a little more interesting. And as I said, most importantly, easier for newer players, which in my opinion is very important. I wonder if you burn a teleportation flask, if the flask will break or something. Like, is it gonna blow up? Hey dude, what's up? No! No! The money was running for me, boys. The money was running. Okay. Ooh, yes, please. Thank you very much. Absolutely love. And now, they have introduced a new enemy in the collapsed mines, by the way, game. It's called the Fat Frog. And I don't want to be that guy. But the Fat Frog is one of the most creepy things I've ever had the unfortune of seeing. I'm the world's worst shot? Okay. There we go, guys. Confirmed. The world's worst shot. The world's worst shot awards went to me. I'm so honored to be... Oh my god, not you again. So sick of your shit, dude. Oh god. Acid actually managed to me somehow. Get to the water, wait. Say, water! I live in the water now, when you're home. Acid is so frustrating. You know why acid is frustrating? I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna let you all on the secret of why acid is frustrating. Because there's no counter to it in the game. Okay? There's toxic immunity. Makes you toxic. Water makes you resistant to toxic a little bit. Water also takes toxic off your body. Acid has no immunity in the game at all. Acid also doesn't you don't have resistance to acid with like water or something. The only thing you can do in acid is abound is set that acid alight to burn it all away. But if you don't have a way to set it alight, you ain't burning it away, which means that acid is just in your way and just fucking your shit up. So I hate the acid in Noita. Completely hate it. Absolutely. But not as much as I hate the big fat frogs, because the big fat frogs are the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. I absolutely hate the big fat frogs. Let's just chill. Beautiful crit. That was a lovely crit. That was the crit of destiny that I'd always wanted my whole life. Okay. A little bit of water, a little bit of water, a little bit of water, a little bit of water. I see a guy up here. Hello, my good friend. How's life treating you? You dead? Oh, it's shame. Oh, it's shame. Okay, I don't want to... I mean, we can explode that. Fucking get blow up, motherfucker. Yeah, this guy burned to death. The best kind of way to kill someone. Noita, burn them to death. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Sounds horrible. I thought that was a frog. I almost lost my shit, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't want to be this guy, but have you guys seen these frogs? They are terrifying. They are absolutely... They're the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed. Had the unfortunate non-pleasure of witnessing in my whole life. Hello. Thank you. So far so good. I feel like we're exploring at a decent rate. We're going where we need to go. I cannot get through here. Oh my god, I actually felt like that. The levitation in Noita is so bad, man. Like, for instance, that's another problem, right? The levitation in Noita is just really bad. Oh my god, another HP up? 225, and we only have 1 orb. That's pretty... For first floor, that's really good. That's usually like a 3 orb HP spot. Usually would have about 3 orbs worth of HP at this point, but not today. I want to get that, but at the same time I think I can't. Oh man, I can't get that one. I can't get this one, guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not like a really good one or something, but just because I don't have it, I want it, you know? It's one of those situations where it's like you always want what you can't have type thing. Are we back into normal mine? Okay, so let's go see if we can get the darkness one, and then maybe if we can get the darkness one, we could use the darkness one to get to 225 max HP, which would be great. I would be really happy with that. You know, 225 max HP. I think that's quite a lot of HP, especially on the first floor. With only collecting one orb. Remember, we have only collected one orb. Usually, if we have about 225, 230, you're usually sitting around like 4 orbs or something. These weird tree monsters. I want to know. Oh, is this that tree where the water is that leads to that other tablet? It might be. Okay, so as always, we're gonna drink the water. So I was told this is the best way to do it. So, right, they said hold the flask in your hand and then drink it. Is this what I must do? Viewer? Who told me how to play the game? Am I doing it right, viewer? Viewer, am I doing it right? I hope so, viewer. I hope I'm not letting you down, viewer. It's always hard because you never know how much water there is in here, so you don't want to get stuck under a ledge or something and drown, so it's always a difficult situation here. I would have loved to have some kind of vision. Made this whole process a lot better and safer. But we know exactly how to do it, guys. We know exactly how to do it. We just need to make sure we drink enough water. Once we drink enough water, we'll be able to do it pretty easily. That's all we need to do. We know the process. We know the process, which is very important. It's really important. Okay, so I think we might have drained enough water, so let's try. So get into the other corner here. You can't go further, and you go down. So you fall. And you just do this. You go up. Nope, we're in the water now. There we go. Now we come out this way. As soon as we press water, we fly up the other way. So we fly up the other way and out. Sweet! Great, that's 250 max HP on the first floor mines. I think we did a really good job exploring. Now I know one of the people, they did tell me, they were like, listen, you can make polymorphous shit. Well, not polymorphous shit. You can make shit with all the flasks. Like heals and a whole bunch of other stuff. I know. I unfortunately just don't know. Okay, where is my spark one? I'm gonna shoot this. I'm trying to attempt to kick this barrel into here to blow this up and get the thing, but I don't think I'm gonna get it right. I'm just gonna. I don't think I can get this up here. Oh my god. Oh my word, I sent it all the way back to the start. Oh my word, one insanity kick and then all that work you spent so long trying to do. Gone, dude. No, don't fall down there again. I think, unfortunately... Wait! Yes! No! Why are you going back? No! Dude, what? The hell, dude? Stop. Yeah, perfect, perfect. No, don't go down there. No! No! Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't think we're ever getting it out of here, guys. Okay, I don't think we're getting that out, guys. I think we just have to accept we're never getting that wand. It's okay. It's okay. What is this? Just throw whatever this is out because I don't want any of whatever that was in my flask. Sweet. Okay, 250 HP. No super good one, but we do have chainsaws, so we already know chainsaws can be the boss. We've given the boss one strength upgrade with VR Orb, which is great. I mean, we have to make it to the boss still, so I don't even know why I'm pretending like we are so good. And I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the boss. Extra HP. This is one that just gives me... See, the problem is, I don't know anymore, because the one that I... Look, the problem is, the one that gives me more HP from finding hearts, well, it always had a little star on it. But this one doesn't have a star on it. Now, I'm going to buy it, but I swear to God, if you... No, it's... Okay, so this is the right one. This one just gives me 50 straight up max HP, which is great. Okay, this one... Okay, so I'm going to look at ones. This one's pretty okay. This one's pretty bad. This one is I didn't look what was on it now. This one is also pretty bad. This one shoots 8 spells at once, so that could be like a nice boss killer one. But I don't think we need to worry about boss killer ones right now. We're still too early in the game, so I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna switch this one over to here. Now we're gonna just look which is the best one we have. Okay. So it looks like this is the best wand. I like it. Feels good. I'm going to take off a couple of these things. Something like that. Actually, I'm not going to use chainsaws in the next area at all. So I'm going to give this to this. Your spread is really bad, but this makes my spread better. No, this actually makes spread worse. So yeah, the spread is really bad with that. But I think it is still better. I kind of feel maybe we don't want this one at all. That's fine. Okay, good. So these are 3 disposable ones, basically. There were no drills, unfortunately, for us. We also, because we took the HP up, because I wanted to check if that, see, because that HP didn't have a little sparkle. So I thought to myself, okay, well the HP doesn't have the little sparkle. Does that mean that that one is the one that just straight up doubles on my max HP? Or is that the one that gives me double HP when I find HP things? But it was the one that just straight up. Now I don't understand, because sometimes I'm getting a little confused with the ones, with the perks, those two specifically. They're very complicated, and I'm struggling with them a little bit. But that was a very, very long mine. Oh my way, that was a 20-something minute mine. Oh, we need to speed up, boys. We need to speed up a little bit. Let's go. Faster, baby, faster. Come on, baby, light my fire. Okay, we have up to 2 potential sacrificial ones, so I'm not too worried about anything. I'm gonna just do a little bit of it. Oh my word, they actually toxic everything. These people are toxic everything. They're just toxic people with little toxic problems. But there's a lot of water in this area, so I'm not too worried about it. This area usually has an abundance of water. Obviously, had we had a drill, money would not be an issue, but we unfortunately did not get a drill, so we have a little bit of a money issue, but nothing too serious, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, I just want to keep doing, like, I pretty much have a set way. Oh no. Okay, we killed it. Nice. That was actually pretty good. I'm actually a little bit impressed with myself. Okay. So we also learned in the last episode how physical attractor works. Physical attractor sucks. Because it physically attracts flasks to you and the flasks break. And then whatever's in the fucking flask gets cast. So if it's teleportatium, we will get teleported, which we don't want to do. And if it's lava, like it was for us, it will lava and burn us, which we also don't want it to do. So pretty much, teleportatium is something we would specifically want to shy away from as much as possible. The other one. Okay, a little bit of water. Purify. Get as much as we can. Wand, it's a better one than we had, so pick it up. Sweet, we got a great one out of that. A little bit of toxic on us though, so we want to get rid of it. Beautiful. Get our normal wand out so we can shoot this broken. Get through here. I wish I had a digging one right now, but I don't. It's okay. Is this just a dead end? It is. It is. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I was sneezing, and then because I decided to play before I finished my sneezing, then by the time I was finished sneezing, I had to actually concentrate on the game, so I couldn't unmute the mic, even though it's one button push. Wow. I just couldn't do it, so it was a little bit of an awkward situation. So, what do we have right now is good in the sense that we got a lot of HP, which, ooh, there's another one. Which means when we make it to the final boss, which we will have a ton of HP, and means we don't need as powerful as a wand as a homing chainsaw wand. We could probably get away. Okay, so we want to get around there, so I'm gonna go up this way, I guess. Probably get away with a little bit of a weaker wand, maybe, or experimental wand at least, if we wanted to. So we don't have. It's basically we don't take the game so seriously, like we did in the last episode. Last episode I was trying very hard. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm sure you did though. But I was actually really try-harding, and I was playing the best I could play and focusing and really just giving it my all, and it paid off for once, so that was great. A little bit of water here, a little bit of water here. It's enough to this purifies the whole pool, and then we can refill our bottle. A little bit of a 2-for-1 special here. It's great. I gotta check this section over here. Hello. Okay, nothing here. Good. Up. Do not even think about. Don't think about detoxifying my water, dude. I love the fact that water detoxifies toxic, but it is kind of incorrect, because I'm pretty sure if that worked like that, that would be amazing, because there would be no such thing as pollution, and the whole world would be very happy, because everybody hates pollution. So we could eradicate pollution if that worked like that. But obviously, as many people would surmise, it does not work like that. So unfortunately, I say unfortunately because, dude, there's so many things I want to get, but I only have 3 bombs, so I gotta be very careful. LOL! Oh shit. Sorry. Dude, this is gonna take forever. Oh my. No, I threw a bomb. That was not my intention, game. No, I threw a bomb again because my ones are not in the correct slots. That was not my intention the second time, game. Oh no. I potentially missed out on the opportunity now to get 2 HP ups. Or 1 HP up in the chest at least. Due to that little misclick. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, ladies and gentlemen. You don't even understand how much that hurts. Okay, there's the HP up. So we don't need the bomb to get it. Nice, okay. Oh, thank goodness. That's great. That's a nice little... Let's just say we used the bomb to get that one, like I was originally going to, and then I can feel less bad about the fact that my wand was on the wrong quick key, and it ended up wasting 2 bombs. Okay. But as no one saw it, did it happen? I don't know, guys. We could always just feign ignorance. Pretend it never happened. How am I gonna blow this up? If I drop a bomb here, it's gonna roll down. If I drop a bomb there, it's gonna roll down. I don't see any way to get to that with a bomb. We could be able to maybe place a bomb like here. I don't think that makes it. It's a bit far. Yeah, I don't think so, but I want to give it my absolute best attempt. It was very close, but unfortunately, no cigar. So we got a filled up water bottle. See an enemy. Okay. 1 does not travel as far as I gave it credit for. Dude, anything with a trigger. Oh my word. Anything with a trigger, I've decided is, oh my double word. I've decided it's actually the best stuff in the game. Okay? If there's a trigger involved, it's the best in the game. If there's no trigger, it's just average. Okay? This is what I've decided, and since I cannot be wrong ever, that is what it is now. Whether I am wrong or not. Dude, what's with these HP ups today? Thank you, game. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate it, and you're really extremely generous, but at the same time, excuse me? Why, when I need them, you don't give them to me, and then when I very clearly don't need them, you throw them at me like it's fucking Black Friday and they're on special. You know what I mean? I guess that's just how RNG works, guys. That's just how RNG works. So with 344 HP, like, we are tanky as F, and my brain says we should contemplate entering the terrifying, scary, heart-wrenching, death-defying, game-ending I can't think of any other like synonyms, but you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? We're gonna enter the Funko cabins. Let's go. Let's fucking go. We've got to win, guys. What do we care? What do we care about dying in the Funko cabins? We don't. It's fine. We got the win. I'm a very competitive person, so for me, the win was all I cared about. And as once I got it, now I'm kind of like whatever, dude. It's like I'm pretty much like in all games I play, I guess. That's what games that you can never complete are games that I never, or that you can never complete are games I'll never stop playing. Because if there's any room for growth or improvement, I can't stop. I physically can't. I've got a problem. I've got an actual problem. I actually cannot stop. But if there's a game like Noita where, yeah, there's still a lot more to do. You know, check out the pyramid, beat the boss over there, go to the tower. I know about the tower, by the way. Go to the tower, explore all the areas. You know, maybe get all the orbs. I think there's a heaven in this game too, or something, right? So there's a bunch more to do in the game, which is great. But for me, all I cared about was seeing that little win sign. And now that I've seen that win sign, I've done what I wanted to do. Once again, my own personal opinion and my own personal way I choose to play games is I care about one thing only, that's the win. And as long as I have the win, I don't care really about anything else. So I'm a very win orientated person. That's what I focus all my work on, my improvement on, and things like that. So any games that like League of Legends or Dota or anything like that you can't actually ever win, I will keep playing them forever because I can't stop. I can't stop. I would never stop. The only way I ever stop Dota is if I magically, which will never ever happen, become like ranked 1 in the world and also join the team and then win TI, and then that would be it. But none of that's ever going to happen. So for me, I'll never ever stop playing Dota, which is kind of bad because the game tilts me like a motherfucker. It's also honestly like, I mean, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but it's like a pointless game. There's no like point to play the game other than improving your MMR number, which if you care about, it's important. But if you don't care about it, really, what's the point? Now for me, I super care about improving my MMR number, so I keep playing it, you know. But if you don't care about it, then you won't play it. So it's kind of a like, this guy's the most unstoppable enemy I've ever encountered. Okay, what is this little section, and why is this little section with these little fucking flies giving me the most trouble I've ever had? But once again, we're so fucking tanky. Is there a mommy here somewhere, dude? I mean, I know I just killed the one mommy, but is there another mommy? Because the spawn rate, there has to be another mommy. There's no way. Let's go find them other mommy, because I can't take this anymore. Yo, other mommy, where are you? Where are you, other mommy? I know that you exist because the way these things are spawning are way too many to just be like, hey, what's up? I'm gonna throw a little water here, just detoxify as much of this as I can. Still took damage, it's okay. I think he even hit me, but there we go, that's a problem. It's dead. Beautiful, beautiful. A little bit of water action. Okay, and we are actually back to where we've been before. And here's a wand. Ooh, I've never actually seen a vat of something in this area of Noita before. Huh. That is definitely new. Can I maybe do that? I don't have any shots on it, do I? No, okay. I can't get that wand, okay? Excuse me? I have absolutely no way to get that wand. That's very interesting. I've never seen it. I wonder if that's actually like in everyone and I just never ever explore the area. Wow, look at that, guys. He lands like the most crazy dynamite shot, as I mentioned in the last episode, which means he had to have preset the fuse to explode the second it hit me, which is impossible, as I mentioned in the last episode. But you know, he did it anyway, and then it knocked me back like 8 million miles, which is insane. Okay, cool. This is a nice little dead end. We like dead ends. Dead ends mean go back. Still 264 HP on the second area, guys, the coal mine. And I just want to remember the most. Okay, I mean, we have the HP up perk, so we can't really like we've sacrificed strength, like physically. Can I just maybe get it if I like stand close enough? No. I want this fucking Item, dude. Dude, there's a shop up there too. Man, not having dig or any way to destroy things inside the coal mines is like horrible, by the way. Absolutely horrible. Nice shot, Mr. Shotgun Boy. Very, very nice shot. As much as I hate the fact that you're a sniper, Shotgun Boy, I have to give you a nice shot when I give you a nice shot. With 257 HP, I'm still confident enough to carry on exploring and maybe even go into the coal mines. But I'm starting to get very worried about the length of this video as we are 40 minutes in right now. Excuse me? Who are you? Who are you? Where did you come from? And how did I miss you with 8 shots and then you fucking killed me? 40 minutes into this episode and we are in the coal mines is slightly worrying for me because I'm kind of like, we need to move faster. Don't you fucking dare fall off. There we go. That's exactly, that's exactly what, wait, maybe we do this a little bit closer. A little closer. No, I said a little bit closer, not further. Not further. There we go. That's perfect. It might maybe do enough to dig through. It did not even remotely do enough to dig through, but you know, we gave it our best shot. What can I do? There's not much. We got the money for it though. Not much I can do about that. Okay, going down here now. Let's go. And I even reach this thing. I don't think we can blow that. We can even blow that up if we wanted to. Nope. The water is stopping me. Oh my god. We found the fungal area, guys. Because that shit is toxic rock and that shit is evil. We're very scared about toxic rock, guys. It does intense amounts of deeps to you. It also, it does, there we go. There was a fucking thing. Why sometimes can I just never land a shot? I don't understand. Okay, quickly, before, there we go. One down. Took it out, easy. Beauty. These nests are a big problem for me. Okay, so we want to head into the fungal area 224. I'm getting a little bit worried about my HP to go into the fungal area. As far as I'm concerned, the fungal area is probably one of the hardest areas in the game because of the strength of the enemy you encounter this early in the game. You encounter enemies really early that I don't think you would encounter. Oh, actually cannot get in here. Okay, so need to find an alternative way in if we are going to go into the fungal caverns. Are we going through the toxic rock area? That sounds like a bad idea, in my personal opinion. But if it's the only way in, it's the only way in. 224 HP, guys. Let's keep this in mind and let's pay very close attention to our every movement we make. Because we need to be very careful. I don't think we're going to be able to enter the toxic... Oh, we actually can't even enter the fungal mines. Are you kidding me? The one time I actually want to go in, you won't let me enter? What? Can I break this maybe? Looks like I can. Okay, never mind. It looks like we can break this. Get in. I was just about to say, you're telling me the one time I actually wanted to go in, you're going to prevent me from going in game? Are you really going to do me like this? Yeah, man, don't worry, I got you. A little bit of a couple of rats down there. Rat hunting. One of these monster things. He got me. He's just too good. There was nothing I could have done. Here's one of those slime boys. Just maybe just travel. Oh, there's a... Ooh, I hear noises that sound scary. Dude, I'm very scared of the fungal caverns. I've never explored the fungal caverns, truly. So, obviously for me, this is like very terrifying. Because this is like probably how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna encounter something in the fungal... No, I actually can't explore the fungal caverns. They actually are not gonna allow me... I can actually not explore the fungal... There's no way to explore this area. Everywhere's dead ends. And I don't have a bomb to bomb my way in. So, I guess no fungal area for us today, guys. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to show off fungal caverns, but I can't. And maybe that's a good thing. I want to go over here. Is there a way to get over there? I'm a little bit upset. I can't. What is this, by the way? Flammable gas. Ooh. Interesting. He doesn't care about toxic at all, apparently. Interesting. Dude, the fungal caverns are terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Nope, can't get there either. Yeah, we need like some kind of gravity gun or bomb or something for that to explode. So I guess we're leaving the second floor, but with 440 HP, going up 450 HP to go to the ice area makes me very confident to have 2 okay-ish ones. So I feel even better about that. And then, is this touch the smoke? Yeah. If I'm correct, and I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. No, bounty spells is tempting. Status armor is horrible, but bounty spells is tempting. I mean, we have trigger spells ready, so they're already bouncing. I don't know if I'm bouncing. I think we're gonna reroll. Didn't even think about it. That was freaking amazing. Thank you, game. How does this look now? Oh, this runs out of mana in 2 seconds, so that's not gonna work for me. How does this work, by the way? Problem with this one is it runs out of mana very quick. What if we give it just one spell though? It never runs out of mana if we do this. Interesting. Interesting. Very cool. Double spell maybe? It could be good. Shoots 2 at a time. That's not bad. I kind of like that. And then this. Runs out of mana. Everything runs out of mana too quick. So what about something like... Explosion or slime? Does that only proc if it hits a slime that has explosion? Or does that just proc always? I would like to know again. It looks like it literally procs always. That makes that instantly a very worse spell than what I want. How does it shoot? Not bad. If we gave it magic arrow maybe? How would that shoot then? I think it shoots 2 at a time. It does run out of mana though. Good mana recharge time, so I'm not too worried about it. And this can be this, pretty good. And then we take this. So these can be 2 sacrificial ones again. Let's pick up the this and considering fireworks, but I think not. I think we give gravity 1 to this. We might have to sacrifice gravity then though. It's definitely plausible. But I'm okay with sacrificing the gravity one if needed. Well, I do like the gravity, but we're not gonna get any more orbs. I think this is the build we go right now. We don't have homing. Chainsaws are really good though. I don't know. Let's go. Dude, it destroys my mana. It destroys mana, man. Nice money. We have a gravity 1 if needed. This egg can fuck us up, so let's go. Gravity 1. Beauty, go down. Bah. Chaotic transmutation. Transmute various liquids and powdery substances into something else. I don't think so. 1 capacity. 1 capacity. I mean, it's not the worst one I've ever seen. It's really not that bad, but I think it's not exactly what I need. So I think we'll pass it up. I think I'm still a little bit too noob too bold. Ones that will run 1 capacity bolts for now. Maybe when I get a little bit better, but for now, I think this is our best bet. What the fuck did he? Oh no. No. Oh, did I get 1 shot? I got 1 shotted from 450 HP. Or at least 400 and something. Right? I got 1 shot from 400 and something damage. He doesn't have Berserkium on him. Very clearly. What? well, that's gonna be this episode, guys. I hope you don't mind that it's a shorter one. We only made it to the ice caverns, which is very embarrassing. But when you have 400 something HP, you have 2 decent ones, or let's say 1 decent one, and you have only collected 1 orb to make the boss stronger. You don't expect to die from a single shot, so it catches me off guard personally, and I'm very confused by it, but nothing I can do. Apparently I got one-shotted from as Ice Boy in the 3rd area. So Noita game design was like, we're gonna let enemies in the game do 400 damage in the 3rd area out of 7, which you know, personally a very interesting design choice game, I guess. But nothing I can do about it for now. That's gonna end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed. If you guys want to have your own vote in the monthly game, check out my Patreon link in the description below.